Everyone. In this video, we will use the CSV file to import data from. Now, you've seen this in our previous video that we could enter the data from the design view, but just to demo the CSV file, I've deleted all the data from the customers tables. Now, what we'll use is we will use the CSV file to now import our data. Right, to do that, and instead of going onto the table, you click on the database and then right click on go to task, and you'll see that there is import flat file and import data. Right, two similar names, but you need the import data, so click on import data. Now this will open up the wizard will tell you what this is about to do, which is we're just going to import some data. Right, now next, once you click next on here, now you do have your data source, and then from the data source you will just select the type of data that you are importing. For CSV file we use flat file source, so we click on flat file, and then from here you've got the file name. What you need is now you need to just go and find your CSV file to import the data from. I'll click browse on here, and then this is the location where I have stored my CSV data, which is inside a folder called import data CSV from files, and I'll just change the file type from text to CSV, and that's now going to give me the file which is called customers.csv. So if I open that, you'll see that all these parameters are automatically populated for us. So we will just take these by the default. The system will do it for us. We don't need to do any changes in here. The next bit is the columns, and then this is just to verify how many columns that we have and what columns we see the data in. So for example, you've got a first name, you've got the last name, address to, city, and postcode. We could see that the data will go into these as this. You've got the option as advanced. Now the advanced option will tell you about your column, and then you've got your data type and the character limit in here as well. That's just, I mean, you can click on all of them just to make sure that you have got the correct data type selected against the correct column. Yeah, just to make sure that that's the case. Got this one, for example, postcode. You've got this string and 50 characters. It's called postcode. And now the final bit is to do a preview of how the data will look once it is imported. So it will look as this. That's just giving you a preview of your data. Click next, and now once you've clicked next, you've got your destination right now. Now destination is a SQL file, which is the SQL table. So what you need is you need SQL Server native client, and once you've clicked on that, you will automatically see your server name. Now, this is your PC or server name, and this is your instance. And from here you've got your database. Your database is called, mine is called demo, but if you have called yours something else, you can it will be automatically selected for you in here, but if you had more than one database, you can also select that from the drop down. I'll just keep it as a demo. That's the database I'm going to be working with. So next, now from next we have a source, which is the D drive, and then it will go into the customers table. But if I had more than one table, I could just select that from here as well. But as I said, at the moment I only have is the customer table. That's here. And then what you can also do is you have a edit option, which is for mapping, and you just want to double check that to make sure the right column data is going to the right column. So this is your source, which is from first name. The destination will populate the first name as well. Last name will go into the last name. Address 1, 2, and so on. Once that's confirmed, click OK, click next. Right, so now from click next, what this page is going to tell us, it says that's the source name, and that's your data type. So you have the source data type, which is this, and then we have our destination column, which is called first name, but the destination data type is character. So we have a string, we have a character, which a string is a character, so that's fine, these two will match. But with these ones that are highlighted in yellow, if you see that you do have a string in here, address 1, and then you will see we've got invar character. What the system will automatically do for us is this will then convert this string to this type of data, to the destination data type. So you will pick up the source data type, convert it to the destination data type for you automatically. You don't have to do anything. Right, so then next, From next, what do you want to do? We just wanted to run this immediately, and we want to save the data into our table. So click next again, that's fine, and click finish. This will take a minute or so, less than a minute in my case, and it will save your data. Right, to confirm that that's what's happened is I'm just going to click on my table, right click, select 1000 rows, and you should be able to see all the rows that you entered. So in my case, I've got 20 from the CSV files, and you could see them that it is populated for you in here.